just as the Volkswagen Beetle did more than 70 years ago in bringing practical, reliable, and affordable mobility to the masses, this vehicle is ready to do that today.
As you can see, the Sion is a family-friendly, everyday vehicle. Only, instead of being covered in paint, it is covered with 248 integrated solar cells.
And it is exactly these solar cells that enable us in the Sion to actually unlock the mass market. And we're doing this by being more affordable, more convenient, and being more accessible to all of us. Talking about affordability, we engineered the Sion to be the first solar electric vehicle you can really afford. Now, what does it mean? It has to be affordable. So on the cost side, we engineered this vehicle to be the first solar electric vehicle that you can afford. And to be precise, if you look at the list price, we're talking about 21,429 euros without VAT in European countries, or roughly 26,400 US dollars. But if you have ever owned and operated a vehicle yourself and not only purchased it, you know that a lot of costs come in after you purchase the vehicle. And here, we also have one of the lowest total costs of ownership in the segment. And we achieve that by getting free solar power. Imagine to own and operate this vehicle for 5 years and saving thousands of dollars in fuel cost. And that's not all. Actually, you can even make a buck or two with that vehicle when you start sharing it and thinking about other people. You can share your vehicle, share a ride, or share power, but later we will say more to this.
But before we talk sharing, let's take a closer look at the second hurdle to EV adoption, the convenience factor. People often worry about the limited range of electric vehicles. They think they can't get to the places where they need to go without having to stop and recharge the car. And what if they can't find a charging station at all? At Sono Motors, while we fundamentally believe that sustainability is not really optional, we also believe that sustainable solutions can and should be as convenient as possible. And what could be more convenient than a car that recharges itself for free whenever there's daylight? The integrated solar technology into the Sion's body charges up to 21.7 miles every day from solar energy alone. This is more than enough to cover your average daily commute. For a typical commute profile, the Sion requires up to 4 times less charging than a regular electric vehicle.
But this vehicle cannot charge itself at night, can it?
That is correct, but you can still drive when it's dark. The Sion comes with a good built-in battery range, and you can charge it like any other electric vehicle.
Well, let's continue to talk about convenience. The Sono app, in your eyes, what are the most exciting features about it?
The Sono app enables the car user to check out the exact location of the car. You can look up your battery status right here. And you can even watch the real-time charging progress of their solar panels. Of course, since we're inside right now, it doesn't charge. You can preheat and air condition. And of course, it allows for keyless entry.
Nice screen. Let's talk about the MOS. In our more than 15,000 test drives, the most asked question was, do I have to water this?
No, but it is natural, but you don't have to take care of it at all. You can even change the color right here in the infotainment.
All right, let's use pink.
There you go.
The Sono app is key to our connected car services, and this is the third advantage, accessibility.
Yes, we want to make the Sion accessible to everyone, not just the Sion owner.
Yes, and we do offer a standard equipment integrated in every Sion, car sharing, ride pooling, and power sharing.
That means you can share your ride or even your entire car with everyone, or you choose to just share it with certain groups, like your family, your friends, or the members of the sport club. The important thing here is that you always decide who, when, and for how long people get access to your car. With the app, there's no more need for a personal meeting in order to exchange the key. So this literally means that you can rent your car at home while you are away on vacation. Personally, I share my Sion with my neighbors and my colleagues from Sono Motors. Look, there's Sono App.
Yes.
You know what's also very cool? The Sion can share its energy too.
Yes.
Giving back power to you and your community whenever it's needed.
That's right. You could even power your power tools.
Yes, and you can go camping in the wild using the Sion as a source of power all the time.
The Sion is for you like a personal home storage solution.
Yes, and it can also replace stationary generators.
You know, Friedrich, I have been working in the automotive industry for over 25 years. And 10 years ago, we in the industry underestimated the need for electric vehicles. And I wonder, today, are we underestimating the need for solar electric vehicles?
Yes, definitely. We are at the brink of a transformation that will usher into many advantages for people and planet alike. That said, Thomas, I think it's a good time to dive into some more production facts.
You bet. Let's go and have a closer look what will and will not go into the Sion we produce. One of the most frequently asked questions, how can we make this car so high-tech yet so affordable? Well, it's 5 things we do intentionally different than other car manufacturers. First, there's only one variant of the model, and we do this to get economies of scale and to make ordering for you easy. Can have any color as long as it's black. 2, we utilize existing production capacity in the world. In the case for the Sion, we are producing our vehicle at the largest former Saab factory in Trollhättan, Sweden. Our contract manufacturer Nevs checks for us all the boxes we want from a manufacturer. It has a high quality production, it has 100% renewable energy, and we have high standards for the workforce. 3, our manufacturing process is asset light. That means that our aluminum space frame is corrosion resistant, and the polymer outer is out of polymer, and we don't need a paint shop for it, nor do we need a stamping facility for steel parts, which is really expensive on the tooling side. That means we can save our paint shop completely and save therefore up to 70% of the energy and electricity that's used in a factory. And we also don't need very expensive steel stamping tools, which make a high investment for any factory. 4, we use off-the-shelf components that are available on the market with state-of-the-art technology in it. Why reinvent the wheel for anything that's not our unique selling proposition of the vehicle? So for example, hiding in here, displayed behind me, is our electric drive unit, our electric motor that we have purchased from Continental, which is a high-quality German manufacturer. And this electric engine is used already on other vehicles that were just launched this year in the European market. And finally, number 5, we are doing online direct sales. And for us, this is easy. Why? Because your test drives can be done at our test drives events or with car sharing, and you don't have to look at all your specifications of your vehicle, of your colors and equipment choices. So we can save at least 15% of our distribution cost, and we'll pass that savings down to you.